Good afternoon. This is Navy Old Salt Gamer. Back on Mars on my um, Martian colony. So I've been doing some work. I got the shells of the astronaut habitats, their living quarters. I think it's 8 total. This is bigger than the other one, so this would have to be the commander, I guess. Rank has its privileges. Okay. Now, I haven't done much in this room. I have expanded the greenhouse a little bit so I can start making bread here shortly. And then, of course, I got my battery room. That's doing pretty well. I think I might have to shortly add a few more solar panels. I'm kind of starting to stress my batteries just a little. I mean, I got plenty, but I like to see them get to full charge during the day, and last couple of days they didn't quite make it. So I'll probably have to add some solar panels. I did set up, we'll go out here and take a look. I set up my deep miners. I got ores coming in now. I don't have to do much mining. And got my, I think this was here last time, so I got some storage because I had stuff laying all over the place. Anybody that's watched my videos have seen. I'm kind of sloppy, but I did set up some storage and filled it up pretty quick with stuff that I'd used and don't use now and that kind of thing. Got my suit holder all set up, and that seems to have worked. Okay. Got the suit automatically pressurizing to 7150. So it's about where my air should be, and it was. Not anymore. But there you go. It is daytime, so this will be a little bit brighter than some of my other videos. This is my shortcut. You can see my solar panels up here. I put them in a little X. I might put one over here. You can't quite, because of wires, I can't put them in there. Kind of would like to have done a full X pattern, but wiring becomes a hassle. These are my original lower level dual panels. So I put them in glass so I don't have to worry about repairing them. That's working pretty well. Now I put this further away than I did in the last couple places I've done because this noise, even though it's almost a vacuum out here, travels, and I put it on one of my videos, like probably right here, and you could hear it like all the way through my base. That was a little annoying. But I wanted to save some room, so I've never tried this before. And apparently you can stack centrifuges, so that worked out really well. That one doesn't have anything in it, so I might have caught up. That one's got 50. That one's got, so they all reloaded but that one. And probably because I've caught up and there's nothing waiting. I only got one deep miner going, but that should be fine. I do have to have a digital. Let's go over this side. A little tight here with all the chutes, but I have a digital chute here, and I don't think I have this set up right. I'm going to have to keep an eye on it. There one up. I wonder if it took it up there. Yeah, I don't think I have this one set up right. 2 to 1. I'd like to set it for 1 to 2, but you can't do that. You can go 0 to 1 or 1 to 1. But then if I go 1 to 1, 1 there, 1 here, this one's going to fill up anyway. But 1 to 1 might be better. I'm going to have to look at this a little bit. I don't think I have that set up right. And this one is 1 to 1, puts 1 there and then 1 up to the third one. But I should have 2 going up to every 1 coming over. And I don't think I have this set up the correct way. So we'll have to monitor that a little bit. I wonder if that one that went up came up here. It did. Yeah, so there you go. I know that's not set up right now. So I'll look at that and try and figure out maybe... What? Oh, damn it. Nitrogen filter's empty. I wonder if you fly the same speed as you run. Been having that debate in my mind. I think it might just be an optical illusion, but it looks like you run a little bit faster than you fly. I know you can set the thrust levels, but I'm not going to do that. Filter. And I need a nitrogen. Oops, I need iron. And I better do this quickly because my oxygen's going to go critical here on me. Poof. Gone. Oh well, that's okay. I go through these pretty fast. I have not made stellite yet, so I can't make the better ones. Ooh, it's sunset. Let's see how my batteries did here. Nope. So yeah. Yeah. I lost some ground on my batteries, so I still got plenty of charge, but I don't think I'm using what I'm, or making up what I'm using every day now. I seem to be at a net loss, so that'll be my next thing after the video. Do a couple more solar panels. I don't see anybody making any videos, and I think that's because of the train update. But from what I see, it might be a while. I could put one over here. Or maybe I could just 1, 2, 3. I can put 3 there. Maybe I'll do that. 3 there. 1, 2, 3. And then I could put 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. Yeah, I can't put one there. I can put 4 here, and I got plenty of other flat surfaces up here to put them on. That's one of the reasons I built it this way, because I tried doing a couple bases where I didn't put, I put iron walls on the top, and then when you try and put things on top, it's like, oh no, you can't do that. So I said, to heck with it. I just put frames on the roof all the way all over. Now, I wanted to come and show you back here. Every time I do my deep miners, I do them a little different. Now, this one isn't what I would consider the most efficient or the most organized way of programming it, but it works. So, I think I might have it here, actually. Yeah, I do. So I just defined all 3 of the centrifuges as sent. And I also aliased the bottom one, which you can do. I didn't know if you could do that. I tried it, and it works. So this one is the one I have selected as D1, sent centrifuge. So you can define them and also alias a separate one of them, which might come in handy in the future here. Now, the arc furnace, I did something different here. I did a sleep only because I want the arc furnace to activate, and I could set up a routine, but that's what I mean by this not being the most effective. So it sleeps 100, reactivates in case there's a couple ores in line for the arc furnace to fire. I have that going 6 times, 1, 2, 3, 7 times. And then the last time I just let it sleep 300. I could probably get rid of a few of these and raise that number, but what's the difference? And then once it's the time's completely done, it goes to my subroutine dump, which I set by batch the centrifuges to open, and then I start dumping the reagents, and until R0, which is the number of reagents, in cent 1, the lower one, until that becomes 0, it just cycles. And then it goes and resets everything, goes back to start. And then I have it. I have it turned. I could take that line out now. I just wanted to make sure they were all turned on. I'll just leave it there. But anyway, set batch to 0. It closes the doors and starts the whole cycle all over again. So yeah, amateurish programming. I don't care how amateurish my programming looks. It is functional. Everything's working good, except I have to fix this because this is definitely the wrong way. We got it 1-1 now, but that'll help a little bit, but it's still not good enough. I'll have to play with that and figure that out. But there you go. I just wanted to give you an update. My base looks kind of cool from a distance with all the lights. And I want to add some furniture and some nice walls. All these windows are going to have shutters in case they want some privacy. I don't think they have to worry too much about the inside or the outside windows. Not like there's a heavy population running around on the planet Mars. But, so, if you go back to these rooms, you take my gear off here. What just happened? Where'd it go? Oh, it went down there. Must have fat-fingered the single click. Turn my light on. I do have a couple. Oh, I also, for the first time, hunger caution. I just quickly eat. I think I have some. Ooh, I don't. I ate my last potato. Okay, let's take that seed, chuck it over there. So this one should be my latest potato plant, so we'll do that. Some people say don't use microwaves. Why not? I mean, I will set the automated oven up eventually, but at this level, cooking a potato doesn't take a couple seconds. It takes longer to eat the dang thing than it does to cook it. Ooh, boy, I went through almost the whole thing. Pretty soon I'll be eating bread. That'll help. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Over here. This is the first time I've ever used the AND statement. Ooh. So let me import that. So what I wanted to do is bring CO2 into the room from outside, because it is Mars, and have it go to 10. And notice that 10% is right where it's at. And that's not running. So if you look at this, I alias the filter. I don't use the outside temperature right now because I was afraid when I wrote this that it might make the temperature in here too cold if I was bringing minus 55 degrees CO2 into the room. But it's only 0.02% outside, so it wasn't bringing in enough to affect the temperature. So I haven't really used that yet. I may sooner or later. But then I load the outside temperature, which I don't use, the inside sensor, ratio carbon dioxide, and the inside temperature. So what I did is if the temperature is too cold, or 20 degrees, or it's greater than 20 degrees, and the ratio carbon dioxide is less than 10%, then I did an AND statement. And what this does, if these are both true, or 0 becomes true. So when the temperature, well, let's start at the top here. Say the carbon dioxide is 0.09. That statement would be true because it's less than 10. And if the temperature is 25 Celsius, I believe this is 20, that would be true. So, and R1, R2 R1, R2, those are both true, so R0 becomes 1, because if they're true, it's set to 1. And then I set the CO2 filter on to that number. So now it's not true because this one is true, but this one is not. And since I did an AND, since R1 is not less than 10, this is set to 0. So it turns the CO2 filter off. I thought that was kind of cool. And I wasn't sure if it was going to work until it stopped working. Shut off, I should say. And this is still at 10. So we're good. Now, I did have this AC set up. I'm kind of disappointed in the ACs, to be honest with you. I have it set to 25. And it's 26. And it shuts off. It might be running now. It is not, because the temperature is going down in my exhaust pipe. If it's going down, then it's idling, it's not running. But if I have it set for 25, why is it 26? And I set it for 24, and sure enough, it went down to 25 in here. So, Rocket Works, if you're listening, fix your damn thermostat. It's 26, and it's not running. Come on now. But I guess that's pretty much it. Oh man, I do have to add solar panels. I'd like to know what the logic is for drawing on batteries. Now you see, all my outputs, all of them, are on this end. So why are these getting drained first? I can't quite figure that out. You would think these would get drained first and these would be last, but no. It pulls from the back batteries first. And not sure why that happens. Is it dawn already? Have I been talking that long? No. It's just nighttime. Oh, it's that mountain. Came out behind the mountain. That's almost nighttime. Okay. So that's an update. Added the deep miner. There's some silicone. Put that up here. I got to make constant tan pretty soon. I got everything I need. I should show one more thing. Everything's pretty much covered in here. This is going to be my control room eventually. Oops. Don't do that, stupid. Oof. Oof. I like these suit holders. Automatically charges the batteries. Automatically drains your exhaust. Automatically refills air. Kind of nice. I should set up something for recharging my propellant. I've just been recharging it out here. I've been using like 700 Celsius air for my propellant. It hasn't caused me any problems. I just don't use it inside, of course. Probably not the most advisable thing to do. But anyway, I was going to show you one more thing. Oh yeah, I have to do something about this too. Now this stuff I don't want to go to my arc furnace, which is over here, and it's currently working. It's melting gold. So that proves that my sleep method is working. But it gets old. These don't stack. And I really wish, I think the refrigerated one might stack. But even if I put a silo here, these wouldn't stack. So every once in a while I have to come out here. Now I could put a couple more. Oh, there's 50 more already. I could put a couple more sorters here and have them stack. And I may end up doing that. But the problem is, and as a matter of fact, I have a spare sorter here. I have to put sorters and stackers here. And I would need just 2 more. It's not that big of a deal. Maybe I will do that. So I don't have to do this. It comes in here as stacks, and I won't have to keep coming out here every once in a while and doing what I'm doing right now, which is kind of boring. That I just, poof, I have no need for uranium. Not yet, anyway. Someday they'll make there we go. Someday they'll make a nuclear reactor. I know they're talking about it, but it hasn't happened yet. All right, so add some solar panels, and we'll see where I go from there. Again, maybe old salt gamer. Let me go back and drop these crazy ores off. I have quite a bit of coal. I got quite a bit of iron. I could probably make quite a bit of steel. And now currently all these are stacked in 50s. So I could also, oh, there's some copper. Oh, that's the gold. Okay. So there's my accumulation of coal. And I almost have enough. I think I need 100. I almost have enough of the, maybe I only need 50. Depends on how much constant tin I want to make. 2 stacks of gold. Of course, these are 50s. I could get rid of some of this by stacking them. All right, maybe old salt gamer. Please oh my goodness, turn it off. Please subscribe and like, and I will keep you updated. Let me know if there's anything you want to see here. This is kind of a fun base. I enjoy Mars. It's just a overall fun planet to do. Need more solar panels. I'm going to set Larry's up back here too. And I may set Larry's up. You know, the funny thing about Mars and the way I'm doing this now than the way I did it before, I used to do all sorts of atmospherics. You don't need much atmospherics on Mars. And that I have not dropped anything in here since my last video, and I still got 76% oxygen in here. Nitrogen's gone up because every time I melt some water, the nitrogen comes in here. This is bringing my CO2 air in. That's the only atmospherics I have set up. When I first built this, I just dropped a bunch of ice in here. Oxide. I'll put a fountain in over here so I don't have to do this anymore. Oh, another thing. I don't know where it's coming from, but I took my drain out, that drain, and I did an atmospheric scan, and I had almost 1% water in my atmosphere. Now, I have no clue where it's coming from. There's 2.91. That's weird. Oh, my battery just died. Anyway, as soon as I put my drain back on, this drain sucks in all the water that's in your atmosphere. Where that water is coming from, I have no clue. I don't know if they changed something and that the plants bleed out some water. I don't know where it's coming from. But if I don't have that drain in there, water builds up. But I could keep going on forever, so I'll end it here. This is Navy Old Salt Gamer. Remember to subscribe and like. I'm going to have some more fun in here. Probably set up my control panel, which will burn up more power and make me put more solar panels. You know how that goes if you play this game. You have a good day, and I'll see you in the next episode.